Welcome everyone to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. This is one of those benchmark opportunities for both teams, a mid-season top 10 showdown. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Hoosiers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Akron's offense will get the first swing of the game. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on first down from the 30. Going to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
He's got his man. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Scanning the field, it's Algier. Makes the grab on the left. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Zips are threatening in the red zone. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will go to work for the first time. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive stage, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
The best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll give it to the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed it.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Algier. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. A lot of urgency for this offense. Off the play fake. Looking downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead punt.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here.
Got a lot of running room. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Akron.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down to start the drive after the break. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Quick tempo here for the offense. They move the tight end all over. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The offense in hurry-up mode. He'll come out throwing on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man here shortly in the future.
Going up top on first down. Steps away. Powers through the defender. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Hoosiers headed quickly to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Trying to get to it. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught over the middle. It's Connors. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Able to get one down to the 15. Now facing a 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. makes his connection. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass, it's Algier. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Going for it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Brings up second down.
The give on the inside. Dances away from one. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. They'll ride the hot hand.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On second down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Second down.
On second down, looking again to throw. He's got it on the run. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Gonna run it. It's Dalton. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Line getting set on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Algier. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Looking to throw for. Safe completion on the screen. Open space at the 25. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Zips have pushed it inside the 20. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron.
The Zips will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion and the shortest throw on the field for a quarter.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to pop the draw. He just refused to go down, kept finding space, and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Algier. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. It's complete. Oh, what a move! He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback moving. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Makes the grab. It's Hernandez. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Back to the air one more time. Now improvising. He's going to fire to the left. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Hoosiers in the hurry up.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Indiana! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Tulsa. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the air, it's Algier. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Going to try to get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't gone your way early, but I feel like you're creating some momentum here. And a score, Jesse, a score makes this a fun ball game.
It would be huge, but it's on the offense. They have to look at each other right now in this huddle on the field and go, look, guys, it's on us to march this ball down the field, score some points, and bring some energy now to our sideline.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
What a great rush by the defense. Understanding, winning up front, getting to the quarterback, and rattling him. Try not to get a penalty, right? Because God forbid you touch these guys too hard and you get called for a penalty. Nice job getting a good clean hit, pressure on the quarterback.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into it, but the quarterback's decision is on 3rd down. If he doesn't get it, 4th down is up to the coach.
And listen, every player wants to go for it. The coach always makes the decision. The players always make it.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wants to throw. It's Algier. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Touchdown, Zips. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. He wants to throw. He's looking deep, and they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw, extending the play. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly. On 3rd down, going up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. Dropping back, it's Algier. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it go to the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Lets it fly deep downfield. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
38, Indiana, 27.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Snags it over the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Runs through a tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Quick completion on the out route, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
The Zips with the 1st and 10. To throw, it's Algier. He looks that one in nicely. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Quickly complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. The Hoosiers are in the hurry-up.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They want to just keep throwing it. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it! Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And he's got it! Touchdown, Indiana!
Touchdown.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They want that clock to run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.